Do you want to sharpen your memory, boost your mood, and protect your brain? It all comes down to a few essential nutrients, and missing out on these can lead to brain fog and cognitive decline. So we're going to dive into the nutrients that your brain craves. Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞, and I help you optimize your brain health so you can feel calm, focused, and productive every day. If you are ready to level up your brain health, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Today, we are going to dive into one of the most important aspects of brain health, which is nutrition. Specifically, we are going to be talking about the key nutrients that your brain needs to function at its best. Omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and antioxidants are all crucial for your brain's performance, memory, and mood. So I want you to stick around as I explain how these nutrients work and how deficiencies can lead to cognitive issues. So omega-3 fatty acids, we're going to start there. Often it's called our brain food. These healthy fats are essential for building and maintaining brain cells. Omega-3s like DHA and EPA support cognitive function, memory, and emotional regulation. They're also known to reduce inflammation in the brain, which can prevent cognitive decline. You can find omega-3 in fatty fish like salmon or in flax seeds and walnuts. If you are not getting enough in your diet, then a high-quality supplement can really make a difference. When I'm looking for omega-3 supplements, I am looking for really high DHA, especially because I'm focused on the brain. If your brain isn't really the focus, then the EPA. But also, one of my favorite oils is udu oil. It's just because for that oil, that's more like fats in general, but that one has a broad spectrum of different types of oil, but it has flaxseed in it as well. So I like to take that one, and I also take a capsule, but really do your homework and make sure the quality is good quality so there's no risk of heavy metals or anything being in there, because fatty fish tend to accumulate heavy metals because metals love to live in fat. So next are B vitamins. These are little unsung heroes of our brain. They are involved in producing energy in your brain cells. They support neurotransmitter function and maintains overall cognitive performance. Deficiencies in B vitamins, especially B12 and folate, can lead to brain fog, mood swings, and even more serious issues like depression. But you can easily get B vitamins in foods like leafy greens, eggs, and whole grains. But if you're feeling mentally fatigued or stressed, you might want to check if you're getting enough. And something else to note about the B vitamins. First of all, there are many B vitamins. I would highly recommend a complex B vitamin, but also focusing on B12 and B6 in particular. B6 and zinc together tend to be associated with anxiety because they're associated with pyroluria. And pyroluria, it's like a poor metabolism of one of the heme protein. I think it's a protein, the heme in the red blood cells. But what it does is it strips your body of B6 and zinc, and then it causes anxiety because then you have too much copper. But for B12, make sure you are getting methyl B12, methylcobalamin, and not just cobalamin. Most of the people, if you are on here because you are experiencing issues with your brain, you are probably having a difficulty time methylating. And in the methylation cycle, we need to have the methyl form of B12 and the methyl form of folic acid. So you don't want to have folic acid, but you want methylfolate. Folic acid can actually make things worse. But something to know, if you start taking methylated vitamins and you notice that you are getting more, I don't know if it's like anxious or edgy, then it might be too much for you. So you just have to test the waters. But note that most people are having an issue because they are poor methylators. Even if they don't, and methylation is associated with the MTHFR gene mutation, but even if you don't have that, which actually nowadays like 40% of people seem to have, just because you have it doesn't mean that you have to have any symptoms. And just because you don't have it doesn't mean that you don't act like it, because the methylation cycle, everything is gummed up, right? Like it's gummed up, like the gears are all oily and yucky, right? You might not have the mutation, but you still might act like it, and you might have the mutation, and if you have like real clean, good lifestyle, you might not act like it. Anyway, the next thing is antioxidants. So we protect our brain from damage with antioxidants, and it protects your brain from oxidative stress. So oxidative stress happens when harmful molecules called free radicals damage your brain cells. The antioxidants help neutralize these free radicals. Some of the best sources of antioxidants are colorful fruits and veggies like blueberries and spinach and dark chocolate. These foods can literally protect your brain from damage and support long-term cognitive health. There's also a supplement called superoxide dismutase, I think it's superoxide dismutase. When I've had it, I've gotten it in granules where you have a scoop. I put it in smoothies. I'm going to say it does not taste pleasant. However, I think you can, therefore, I think you can get it in capsules. You would just need to take several capsules in order to get a good dose. But superoxide dismutase is something that you have in your cells to basically convert those free radicals. I think what it does is, and I didn't write this in my notes, but I think it converts the free radicals into hydrogen peroxide, which hydrogen peroxide is not great in itself too. And if you have too much hydrogen peroxide, you get gray hair. But then the hydrogen peroxide is more easily converted to something else, which is into water or whatever, I don't know, something else that is able to get out of your cells. When you have a lot of free radicals, superoxide dismutase is one. Of course, your vitamin C. Vitamin C is highly underrated as an antioxidant, but you can take like 10 grams a day, which is, so if you just, let's say 3 tablets 3 times a day, you can do IVs, vitamin C IVs, to get like a good dose once a week. Or actually cancer patients, that's often one of the treatments is to do regular high dose vitamin C IVs. Okay, so what happens when you are deficient in any of these things? So if your brain doesn't get enough of these key nutrients, deficiencies in omega-3s, B vitamins, and antioxidants can impair cognitive function and mental health. You might experience brain fog, memory problems, anxiety, or even symptoms of depression. Over time, these deficiencies can contribute to more serious issues like cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. And so that's why it's so important to nourish your brain with the right nutrients every day. To nourish your brain, you need to focus on a diet rich in whole foods, especially fatty fish, which I'm going to tell you is, it's not that I just do not eat fish very often. I need to start eating fish. I'm making a mental note. I'm going to start eating more fish. Leafy greens, nuts and berries. Ate too many nuts and too many berries. But anyway, leafy greens, nuts, berries, and fatty fish. Maybe the nuts and berries are making up for my fatty fish. But if you're not getting enough from food alone, you want to consider high quality supplements to fill in the gaps. So high quality supplements, you cannot get your supplements from a big box store. I'm really sorry. Not your grocery store. Go to your it has to be a natural health food store, like a Sprouts or Henry's or even Whole Foods. Make sure that the brands, so Sprouts and your local whole health food store, they're going to have really good brands. I have a Fullscript account that it's basically a supplement dispensary where you can go on and get professional grade supplements, and even at a discount if you use my Fullscript link. So sometimes it's good to know just to go in there and peruse so you can see what types of brands are they. So even if you don't want to buy from my Fullscript, you could, even if you went on Amazon, you would know which brands, because in Amazon it's like throwing a dart if you don't know what you're looking for. All right, so if you found this information helpful, which I hope you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with people who you think would benefit. And if you would like more specifics on what nutrients that your brain needs in order to function optimally, so you can have clarity of thought, you can have better focus, attention, have a stable mood, not that anxiety and depression, but you can just have a stable mood, peace of mind, then please check out my Feed Your Brain workshop. I'm going to put that link as well in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.